The best advice I have for anybody at any time comes from the Buddha more than 2.5 millennia ago. The trouble is, you think there's time. Seize the day. To quote Nietzsche, live as though the day were here. To live every day. To live here now. To be here, to be present, to be fully present with wherever you're at. To spend time with people that you enjoy spending time with. To try to make the world a better place, but don't get too attached to the outcome of the world becoming a better place. My entire life, I have heard that the world has been better and better. We have smartphones, after all. But every year of my life has been worse than the year before. Every year we have more dirty water than the year before that. Every year we foul more of the air than the year before that. Every year we wash more of the soil into the world's oceans. Every year we ratchet up carbon dioxide. Every year we drive to extinction hundreds of species every single day. Every single day. Every year we see the transfer of wealth. This is the whole definition of civilization. We see the transfer of wealth from the poor to the wealthy at an accelerating rate. Things are getting better? Really? Maybe for a long time for relatively wealthy white men like me, things did get better. But for the rest of the world, things were getting worse. And certainly for the non-human species with which we share this most wondrous of planets, the world has been becoming a worse and worse place every single year. So what to do? Recognize two things. And we're complex enough organisms that we can hold two thoughts in our mind at the same time. And I get this from Derek Jensen, and I'm paraphrasing. One, life is really, really good. And acknowledge that. And live that. And be the absolute amazing human you are capable of being. That's one. Life is really, really wonderful. And two, things are really fucked up. And we're complex enough organisms, we can hold both of those ideas in our head. Things are really, really bad, especially for non-human species and for people who are not relatively wealthy white people. Things are really bad and they're getting worse. So what do we do about that? There's relatively little we can do to improve the macro situation. My whole life, every class I taught, I encourage people to not have children. Because at the root of many of our predicaments is human overpopulation. And I think I affected exactly, zero of my students actually went out there and lived my message. So I didn't change a thing, and I was in a position of relative authority, right? People in college sort of look up to college professors, if only because they need to suck up to get the grade. But then when they leave, when they walk away, they go and do their own thing. So I would encourage you, since I don't think you're going to save the world, whatever that even means, that you be present with the ones you're with, that you enjoy every single moment and maybe even contribute to moments of joy.